There's something powerful about a quiet strength. You don't need a gym membership to show it. You don't need applause. But if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still do the next few things with ease, you're not just aging well, you're walking proof of resilience, vitality, and the kind of strength that predicts something incredible. A longer life, full of independence and meaning. Doctors may call them functional indicators. We call them life signs. The subtle yet profound ways your body reveals how well it's holding up against the test of time. And while some of these might seem simple, make no mistake, they are signs of a body and mind that are aging gracefully, powerfully, and with purpose. Because in the world of elderly reflections and life lessons from the elderly, these signals matter more than any blood test. So pay attention, not just for yourself, but for someone you love. Because spotting these signs early, or working to reclaim them, could be the key to living to 100. Before we go on, if you find value in insights like these, real stories, science-backed truth, and motivation to live better after 60, then consider subscribing. Your support helps keep this kind of meaningful content alive, and if you appreciate what you're about to hear, drop a 1 in the comments so we know you're with us. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. You can get up from a chair without using your hands. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But try it now. Sit in a chair and rise without touching your arms, the seat, or your thighs. Just stand, only using your legs. If you can do that, you're in rare company. This is one of the clearest predictors of longevity after 65. Why? Because it reflects 3 things: lower body strength, core stability, and balance. And each of those is essential not only for staying active, but for staying independent. Take Charles, age 78, from Missouri. He noticed one day that he was pushing off the chair with his hands more often. His doctor explained that this wasn't just an issue of comfort, it was a warning sign. Weak legs mean a higher risk of falls, and for seniors, falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury and early mortality. So Charles made a choice. Every morning before breakfast, he did 10 slow chair rises without using his hands. By the 3rd week, it got easier. By the 6th, he didn't even think about it anymore. His legs weren't just stronger, his confidence came back. That's what functional strength does. It restores not only your mobility, but your sense of control. If you find yourself struggling to rise without assistance, don't panic. You can rebuild this. Exercises like squats, seated leg lifts, or even just standing up and sitting down with purpose can reawaken muscle memory. And it's never too late. Sign 2. You can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. Let's be clear, walking is not just exercise. It's a form of life force. Researchers call it a vital sign for a reason, because your walking pace is one of the strongest, most consistent indicators of how long you'll live. The faster you can walk comfortably, the stronger your cardiovascular system, the more efficient your lungs, the more resilient your muscles, and the younger your body is aging. Dr. Stephanie Studensky, a geriatric expert, published a study showing that seniors who walk faster tend to live longer, even when adjusted for health conditions. It wasn't about sprinting. It was about being able to walk with purpose, without gasping for air. Think of Eleanor, 76, from Arizona. She loved her morning walks. But one morning her granddaughter noticed she was moving slower and stopping more often. Eleanor brushed it off. "I'm just tired." But tired kept happening. Breathlessness crept in, so she started working with a physical therapist. Just 10 minutes walks, increasing pace weekly. In 3 months, speed was up, and her oxygen intake had improved. She didn't just walk faster, she walked freer. So how do you know where you stand? Try this. Walk at a normal pace for 10 feet. Then increase your speed like you're catching an elevator. If you can do it without gasping or needing to stop, you're in good shape. If not, it's okay. Start today, build gradually. Because every step you reclaim is a step toward longevity. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Go ahead, try it. Lift one foot. Count slowly to 10. Can you do it? Most people can, not without wobbling, not after 65, but those who can, they tend to live longer, stronger, and with fewer falls. In fact, a 2022 study from Brazil found that people over 70 who couldn't balance on one leg for 10 seconds had nearly double the risk of dying within 10 years. Why? Because balance is a full-body test. It reflects strength, neural coordination, proprioception, your body's sense of its place in space, and even brain health. Take Barbara, 75, from Colorado. She was putting on a sock when she tipped and nearly fell. It scared her. That day, she began practicing one-leg balances. At first, she could barely make it 3 seconds. But with daily practice, she worked up to 15. She felt more stable in the grocery line, on uneven sidewalks, even when turning corners. It's not about becoming a gymnast. It's about aging with confidence. Simple exercises like heel tutu walking, standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, or Tai Chi can dramatically improve your balance and your independence. Sign 4, you can get down on the floor and back up without help. This one hits home for a lot of people. Picture this. You drop something, a pill, a coin, a sock. Can you kneel down and get back up without grabbing furniture? If you can, you're not just flexible, you're functional. Because getting up from the ground uses muscles in your legs, hips, core, and upper body. It requires joint mobility and coordination, all things that begin to fade if you stop using them. But here's the catch. Once you stop doing it regularly, you lose the ability fast. Joseph, 79, shared a story. His grandson invited him to play a board game on the floor. But Joseph hesitated, not because he didn't want to play, but because he feared not being able to get back up. That was his wake-up call. He started practicing yoga, slowly lowering himself onto a yoga mat each day and rising using only his legs. Within weeks, he noticed not only physical improvement, but a return of something even more important: self-reliance. Because here's the truth. Being able to get down and up from the floor is more than just an exercise. It's a statement. I'm still capable. I still own my body. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without struggling. At first glance, this one might seem trivial. You've been lifting bags your whole life. What's the big deal? But here's the truth. Your ability to carry a full grocery bag is one of the clearest indicators of muscle strength, functional health, and surprisingly, how long you'll live. According to a large-scale study published in The Lancet, grip strength was a more powerful predictor of early death than blood pressure in people over 65. Yes, you heard that right. How strong your hands are can tell us more about your health than your heart rate. Why? Because the ability to grip, hold, and carry isn't just about the hands. It reflects upper body strength, endurance, coordination, and how well your nervous system communicates with your muscles. Like Jack, 79, from Oregon. He always prided himself on carrying all the grocery bags in one trip. But one day, he couldn't lift the heavier one without straining his back. It's just aging, he thought, until a doctor visit revealed early signs. So Jack got to work. He started using light dumbbells at home. Everyday tasks like lifting laundry baskets, opening jars, or carrying groceries, these are not minor, they are milestones of mobility. And when you lose them, you start relying on others. That's when independence starts to slip away. So ask yourself, when you carry groceries, does it feel easy? Do you shift weight between arms? Do you avoid heavy bags? Your answer might reveal more than you think. Sign 6, you can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. We've all heard it. I'm just a bit out of breath. But what if that breathlessness is a signal? Not just of aging, but of declining heart and lung health. Because climbing stairs is not just a leg workout. It's a test of cardiovascular endurance, lower body power, and metabolic efficiency. If you're 65 to 80 and you can go up a flight of stairs without needing to pause, your body is telling you something loud and clear. I'm still strong, I'm still resilient. George, 76, learned this the hard way. He had always taken the stairs at his apartment, but over the years he started using the elevator more. One day the elevator was broken, and he had to climb 5 flights. By the second, he was gasping. He didn't ignore it. He began walking stairs again, 2 floors a day, then 3, then 5. Slowly but surely his stamina came back. His doctor noticed improved blood pressure, lower resting heart rate, and even better sleep. Because stair climbing is like a full body scan. If your lungs are weak, you'll know. If your legs are losing strength, you'll feel it. If your heart is struggling, it'll show. The European Society of Cardiology released a report stating that people who can climb 4 flights of stairs in under 90 seconds are less likely to have heart disease, So here's a simple test. Find a staircase with 10 steps. Walk up at a normal pace. Can you do it without needing to stop or grab the railing? How do you feel at the top? If the answer is strong, steady, and ready, you're on the right path. If not, it's not too late. Just like George, you can reclaim your strength. Start small. Even doing step-ups at home or walking uphill on a treadmill can recondition your body. Because every step forward is a step toward longevity. Sign 7. You can remember recent conversations and events clearly. Let's talk about your brain. Not just how sharp it feels, but how well it's aging. Memory isn't just a matter of recall. It reflects your neurological health, blood circulation to the brain, and the condition of your cognitive systems. If you're still remembering appointments, recalling names, learning new things, and solving problems, you're in a rare group of seniors who are not just surviving, but thriving. Paul, 80, from North Carolina, always loved crosswords and chess. While his peers started showing signs of memory decline, he was still sharp. His secret? Daily mental engagement. Books, puzzles, and conversation. Studies show that cognitive stimulation, especially when paired with social interaction, helps delay neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia. So if you find that you can still follow conversations, remember what you ate for dinner, or recall a new phone number, you're showing signs of neurological resilience. That's not just luck. That's a lifestyle. Keep reading, keep learning, stay socially active, play strategy games, discuss ideas with others, because your brain, just like your muscles, needs exercise. Sign 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready for the day. This might be the most overlooked and most powerful indicator of a long, healthy life. Sleep quality. As we age, sleep changes. But if you're still waking up naturally, feeling refreshed, and staying alert through the day, you are in excellent health. Roger, 75, was always an early riser. But in his early 70s, he noticed something. Waking up tired, needing naps, feeling foggy. It wasn't until he saw a sleep specialist that he discovered mild sleep apnea. With a few lifestyle changes, less caffeine, consistent bedtime, reducing screen time, his sleep transformed. And so did his energy, focus, and mood. Good sleep heals. It resets your immune system, repairs your tissues, sharpens your mind, and stabilizes your mood. People who get consistent deep sleep are shown to live longer, have lower risks of heart disease, better memory, and even maintain healthier weight. Ask yourself, do you wake up without an alarm? Do you feel energized in the morning? Do you stay alert throughout the days? If yes, that's a gift. Protect it. Maintain a sleep-friendly environment. Cool, dark, quiet rooms. Predictable routines. No late-night snacks or screens. Because how you rest determines how you live. Let's take a moment and reflect. If you're between 65 and 80, and you can still get up from a chair without using your hands, walk briskly without getting out of breath, balance on one foot for 10 seconds, climb stairs with confidence, carry groceries with ease, recall recent conversations clearly, and wake up feeling rested, you're not just aging well, you're thriving. You're the kind of person researchers call a longevity outlier, someone whose everyday habits reveal a life that's going to last not just longer, but better. But let's not stop at recognition. Let's talk about why these signs matter and what you can do starting today to protect and build on them. Because even if you feel like you're falling behind in some of these areas, that doesn't mean it's too late. Why these signs predict longevity? Think of your body as a system of connected highways. Your muscles, heart, brain, balance, and sleep are all part of a vast, interwoven map. When one area weakens, others follow. When one area strengthens, the whole system benefits. Let's break it down. Leg strength and chair rise ability predict fall risk. Falls are the leading cause of injury and death among seniors. Brisk walking and stair climbing signal healthy heart and lungs, which directly tie into your life expectancy. Balance and mobility are key to independence. Losing either often leads to rapid functional decline. Memory and cognition reflect vascular and neural health. Staying mentally sharp increases not just your years, but your quality of life. Sleep quality affects everything. immune response, emotional resilience, memory, and even your weight. These signs aren't random. They're windows into how well your system is holding up. What if you struggled with some signs? Let's say you couldn't balance well, or walking fast feels hard, or you rely on your hands to stand up. That doesn't mean it's over. In fact, the research is clear. Your body can rebuild more. Here's what you can do. 1. Start where you are. Forget what you used to be able to do. Focus on what you can do today and build from there. Can't balance for 10 seconds? Start with 3. Practice daily and add a second each week. 2. Move more, sit less. You don't need a gym, you need movement. Stretch in the morning, walk around the house every hour, take stairs when you can. Motion keeps the muscle and the mind. 3. Train strength gently. Use soup cans as weights. Do wall push-ups. Squeeze a tennis ball to build grip. You don't need to lift heavy, you just need to lift regularly. 4. Protect your sleep like it's gold. Set a bedtime. Avoid screens for an hour. Before, use a sleep mask. Keep the room cool. Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's your foundation. 5. Fuel your body right. Eat for strength, not just for taste. Prioritize. Protein, chicken, eggs, legumes, healthy fats, avocados, nuts. I drink especially early in the day. Fruits that heal, blueberries, pomegranates, papaya, all help with memory, immunity, and digestion. 6. Exercise your brain. Read, learn, solve puzzles, talk with friends. Challenge your mind every day, and it will reward you for years. A message for those who feel left behind. If you're watching this and thinking, I can't do any of that anymore, don't give up. Aging isn't linear. People reverse decline all the time. Bodies can heal, strength can return, confidence can be rebuilt. One day you'll wake up and realize, I just walked farther. I climbed the stairs without needing to stop. I remembered the name of that neighbor again. And that feeling, that moment, that's what keeps us going. The real secret? It's never been just physical. You see, the greatest strength after 70 isn't in your legs, your heart, or your hands. It's in your spirit. The quiet motivation that keeps you trying, even when it's hard. The wisdom that comes from years of experience, knowing what matters and what doesn't. The peace that comes with choosing your own pace, your own way, your own life. You don't need to be the fastest, or the strongest, or the most flexible. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. That's the essence of elderly wisdom. That's the heart of senior health. That's what we celebrate in every video we make, whether it's quotes, reflections, habits, or health tips. And if this message has touched something in you, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Because chances are, there's someone you love who could use this reminder right now. This community is built on truth, science, stories, and support. Your support helps keep it alive. Until next time, take care of your body, take care of your mind, and above all, never stop believing in what you're still capable of.